Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Spring Lakes, a low budget horror movie that seems to do a lot with a little. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books, links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 13, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Now, most of this trailer is a bit disjointed. They've got some kind of cult in a place called Spring Lakes. And I can't even tell you who the main character is. It's just a bunch of random people. From the director of 2 other horror movies. And I don't know if this guy's the main character or what. It's not very clear. But apparently weird things happen in Spring Lakes. There's some kind of cult. This guy say it's a no-go zone. And then they show these people in the hooded sweatshirts or whatever. And then there's like a witch, and she claps her hands, and the candle goes out. It looks pretty creepy, but there's no plot to speak of here in the trailer. How about a plot? Like, people go to Spring Lakes, I don't know, on vacation, and they're never going to come back, and they have to escape. Something. I mean, there's literally no plot in this trailer that I could discern. So, I'll just guess at one. I think the main characters travel to Spring Lakes for some reason. This is kind of cool. I assume she's some sort of witch. But then there's another guy who appears. I think there's 2 different stories. I think there's a couple that goes there kind of by accident and gets trapped. So there's this crazy guy. And then there's another guy that goes there because he kind of left the area. Because his kids are there? Because she says, you left your children, you neglected them, but it might be a metaphor for, like, his followers or something, so maybe he's an ex-cult member. I don't know. But they go there in the first act. It's a weird place. They see a bunch of odd stuff, and then they try to leave, and then they're trapped, and the cultists want to kill them for some reason, or stop them. Because they either won't join the cult or they see something they shouldn't see. Not sure who this dude is, but he's kind of interesting with his head tattoo. Second act, it's mostly about them trying to escape, but the cultists appear everywhere. And in the third act, they're forced to turn the tables on the cultists and kill the main witch, and they do. That would be my guess. Look. This is my kind of movie. I want to support it. But if you don't put enough in the trailer, what am I supposed to do here? Let's see if there's thank God, there's a write-up. When Marcus, a down-and-out struggling filmmaker, goes on search for his missing sister in Spring Lakes, he encounters a strange and mysterious occurrences in the form of a satanic cult. Marcus must find his sister before he, too, becomes engulfed in the living forest and suffers the same fate as his sister Shyla? Or Sheila, I'm not sure. Okay, that's a little more coherent. But you should put some of that, in the trailer. Like, a scene like, why are you here? I'm looking for my sister. I'm a filmmaker. Oh, she was just here. Or was she? I mean, something. Something about the sister. If that's the... Okay, so he goes to Spring Lakes to look for his sister. No one helps him. They tell him to get lost, or the police already wrapped up that investigation, and they stop him at every turn. And then, I don't know, he stumbles upon evidence that his sister is there, and then they try to shoo him away, but then he doesn't shoo him. And then he finds her, and then he's trying to save her, and like the second act's about him trying to save her. Maybe? And then he does. Maybe dying in the process. Is this guy the same as this guy is my question, because they look kind of similar, but the guy in the outside scene, I don't think they're the same guy. No, definitely different guys. Look, I dig the whole cultist aesthetic, but those hooded cloaks look dirt cheap, man. Come on, you got to pay for a little thicker deal here. Or, like, dress them up a little bit. Give us some symbols or something on them. That would be an easy thing that would give it a little more something. But a satanic cult, it doesn't appear to be a satanic cult. Who's this guy then? I don't know. Another thing about satanic cults, I mean, besides that they're basically kind of a joke, what's, like, give us something, like, rewrite it a little bit for the movie and give us something like why people join it. Like, what they get out of it. Do they get something positive out of it, at least for them? Like, do they gain power? Do they live a long time? Is it simply something that you have to join if you live in Spring Lakes? Something, give us a little more. Don't just throw in a satanic cult and just assume we all know how it works. Because nobody's really ever explained it other than it's a total larf and a grift and I think, and a total troll. And that's fine. There's lots of religions that are like that, I guess. But, for the movie, give us something, Give us a new take on it, I would say. Maybe it has it, but it's not in this trailer. This trailer is too Spartan for me. Would I see it? Judging by the synopsis, maybe. I like low-budget things. I like to give them a chance. Maybe I'd start watching it, and if it was okay, I'd be like, all right. But, I don't know. You're not giving me much to work with here. Give me something to work with, damn it. And that's it for me, Tony D. and Little Joan. Check us out at Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for more bass takes. If you can find a more bass take, I say take it. It's Christmas week for me, and I am checked out like everybody else. Not really. I got to do some work this week, but I don't have shows until the 30th, unfortunately. Yeah, it's like that. But that's okay. I could use a little time off, I guess. I'm going to be writing the Pineys book 14. I just got back from a family thing. I'm sure I'll be doing more family things during the week. My next show is Leveled Up Entertainment on December 30th in the Hamilton Mall. And I still got the 31st open. Maybe I can jam something into there. No, wait, that's New Year's. Damn it. Anyhow, that's it. We'll see you tomorrow.